welcome to a video of how much can I crochet in an hour. We've got a project I've been working on recently. It is this sweater that is kind of hard to see. It is a crochet sweater. Pattern is the berry dipped raglan sweater. See my ring light in the reflection there. By Little Golden Nook, I believe. It's just this really simple sweater design. There's some really fun sleeves with bobbles on them. So I finished most of the body of the sweater. It does call for crochet ribbing, but I caved and started knitting the ribbing because I just cannot be bothered with crochet ribbing. So that means that we're on to the sleeves. I've set myself up here, so I've done the first 2 rounds already. See if we can get onto the bobbles in the hour that I've got. There's not many rounds in the sleeves, so it should be okay. We're working with my big old ball of yarn here. I was going to start this video a lot earlier, except that I tried to pull the middle out of this yarn and had the worst yarn bath ever. I'll put a picture on the screen here of what it looked like. It was not pretty. It took me a full hour to untangle, so we've got a nice big ball of yarn here now instead. It is the Lion brand Heartland yarn in the colorway of, I think it's Yosemite? Is that how you say it? I always thought it was Yosemite, but I think it's Yosemite. It is acrylic. I don't work with acrylic very often, but it is nice and soft. I did originally buy this yarn for another big blanket project that I did actually make it through halfway of the project before I decided I didn't need a blanket, and I've unraveled it to make it something that I'm actually going to use. And we're crocheting with a 6mm hook, which is bigger than what the pattern calls for, but I've adjusted it so that it fits the yarn that I'm using. Okay, I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea and then we'll get started. It's also really cold here in Wellington, in New Zealand here today, and so I had to make myself a hot water bottle because it's really cold. It's about 9 degrees. So hot water bottle it is. A 1-hour timer. Yeah, okay, let's get started. Just before we start, I forgot to say that I'm going to use one of these just to track my progress, to see where I started and where I got to. So I'm just going to clip one of them onto where I am. I think they're called a progress marker. Can't remember exactly what their name is. Got them once for free with a skein of yarn. So you just clip on and you can knit away and see where you're up to. And let's go. So with 8 minutes left to go, we have made it to we've made it to the 15 rows that I needed before I start on the bobbly sleeves. So I'm gonna quickly look at the pattern, pause the timer for a second, and then see how many bobbles I can get done in the last 8 minutes. And let's see how we get on. All right, that gave me a fright. So we've finished our hour. So this is how far I managed to make it on the sleeve in an hour. Doesn't really look like much, but I feel like crochet is quite a lot slower than maybe knitting is. It's also been a really long time since I've done life-size crochet, to be honest. I'm very used to the little mini crochet, so it always feels a little bit slower because the mini ones are so quick to make. Yeah, so we made it a full I think 15 rows. I started with 2 rows, so 15 rows altogether. I was also a little bit distracted by the camera. I'm new to this YouTubing thing, so having to switch around the camera did distract me a little bit to get you different views, so you're not just staring at the same shot the entire time. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the little bobbles are. They're so cute. I think it's going to be really cute once I finish the rest of the jumper. I might film the rest of it, I'm not sure. Uni is getting a little bit more hectic as we go, so I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to make more videos. I've got another 3 weeks and then I have a 2-week break, so maybe I might have to wait until I have that mid-trimester break to finish this off. But yeah, I really want to get this done before winter ends so I can actually wear it. That would be lovely. So maybe I might just try and fast track it when I have some time off between uni and making earrings for my store. Yeah, but yeah, really happy with a little bit of progress we made. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really cute. I do need to try it on again just to make sure the sleeve isn't too small. I think it looks fine. It looks actually quite big on this angle. It looks a lot smaller in person, But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. It's also been sitting on my nice warm hot water bottle, so it's actually really nice and warm right now. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a little short quick one for me this week. Also, let me know what you'd like to see. I know a lot of people have requested tutorials for micro crochet, so I will definitely be doing some of them at some point. Again, might be another video for me to make in my 2-week break that's coming up in a month, half a month, a couple weeks. So yeah, you might have to wait a little bit longer for that one, but I am going to make it. I'm definitely going to make it. Other than that, I'm just taking inspiration from a lot of the other creators that I watch on YouTube, such as this one, which is what I can crochet in an hour. Also, maybe during my break, I can make another one of how much can I crochet in a day. And also I want to bring you on a lot more of my whips, this being one of them. I also have some knitting whips that I really would like to get done. Since I have a blanket quantity of this yarn, I might also make myself a scarf out of this, maybe a granny square kind of scarf as well, which I might film. But yeah, I think that's all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, hopefully I can keep up this every 2-week schedule, but might be a little bit choppy until I finish uni, but we'll get there. Sweet, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.